Hey yo, hey yo, hey, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Hello, this is Sahilthit, aka Jerry Oldman. Today I'm here to explain how to set up a sacred space gathering. And first thing that's required is that there be a medicine bundle for each place where there's a sacred space gathering. And you can see I have this one wrapped in a blanket. And there's a blanket made by my auntie. She called it a Levi blanket. She said, "Here, nephew, got a blanket for you." So it's one of my treasures made out of denim. So each sacred bundle, you know, has medicine in there. Because sacred space gatherings are about healing. And to heal, you need medicine. And we are medicine for each other. And also we have other medicines that we use as Indigenous people. So you can see there's scarves that tie up this medicine bundle. And I'd like, when you set up your sacred space gathering, you you choose people to come in to set up the space, to create the sacred space. So the first thing is to choose the ones that are going to be helping. And I'd recommend that you ask the ones that are going to be there, so they learn how, and then they could pass it on to others how to be a worker for the people. So after you untie your bundle, you put it in the center of where the chairs are going to be, in that circle. Once you set your bundle on there, then you untie it and then you spread it out. And you have the ones that are going to help. You put the headband on them like so. And the significance of the headbands is that it's to help them control their mind as they're doing the work of creating the sacred space. Every bundle needs to have, really I recommend it. Sometimes we cannot do it, and I understand that, is a smudge bowl and medicine, that's going to be used. And my hope is that people would be able to experience, the smudge, the medicine. Everything that we use is medicine. Elder told me that there are 45 major medicines, and that for every organ in our body there's medicine or a combination of medicines. So of course you light the smudge. Breathe in the medicine, smudge your eyes, your ears, your heart, to prepare yourself to do the work for the people. And if you don't have a smudge bowl, you can also use sweetgrass or sage braided or cedar. I've seen those too, and I have them. And what you do is you light the sweetgrass, and you smudge with that too. Oh, such wonderful medicine. Smells so good. And in your medicine bundle, if you're lucky, you'll have a feather box. My brother made this feather box for me. And of course, in there is a feather. And you can use that to help the brothers and sisters with the smudge. And also, this is a tool for cleansing. So if you cannot smudge, you can use this to go clean the. You start off, as soon as you come in the building to start cleansing, you start off on the left side of the doorway. And then you go around cleansing, like so, all around the walls. Then you go around the chairs and smudge or brush. And then you do the chairs. Every chair that the brothers and sisters are going to sit on, you go and cleanse it. That means to take away the negativity that people that used that chair before that sat there. And believe me, we all have negativity. So if you have an eagle fan and you're blessed with one, you can use that. It's a wonderful tool. Same thing. You go around the room, around a circle of chairs. Then you go over every chair, brush it off, take away the negativity. If you cannot smudge, or you do not have eagle feathers or a fan, you can also use tree branches. This is cedar. And it's the same principle to take away negativity. Again, you start from the left-hand side of the door. And you go like so, all the way around the room. Push the negativity out. And you circle the chairs. And then you step inside the circle of chairs and you brush off every chair that the brothers and sisters are going to sit on. And if you don't have branches or a feather or a fan or a smudge, you can also use rattles. You can come in again on the left-hand side, you start. Some people have wooden rattles, turtle shell rattles. These are hooves, and you go around. Go inside the circle and go over every chair and cleanse it. You've heard about the jingle dress dancers. They were used for cleansing and protection too. And then many cultures have the men wearing hooves in their legs, and they go around and they're cleansing too. I've seen the people from South America doing that, and I know people in Canada do too. So those are the tools. And inside your medicine bundle, you'll have a booklet called Sacred Space Gatherings. It may not look like this, but this is my original copy. And you'll also have cards in there that will have readings, the vision of the meeting and the purpose of the meeting, that we'll read at the start of every meeting, and there'll be one for the end of the meeting as well. So those are the tools that you'll have for sacred space gatherings and the medicine bundle to create the sacred space for brothers and sisters to come to heal, to learn how to express their feelings without going out of control, to learn how to deal with anger, depression, fear. You know, I'll say the parent of all negative emotions are those three. And we come here to say goodbye to them, hello to them, and then goodbye, so we can be ourselves. Because when we're always angry, depressed, or afraid, we're not ourselves. And we make a lot of mistakes when we carry that anger, fear, and depression. So at the sacred space gathering, the place is cleansed, so you'll be safe there. And you can show, at your own pace, show people your heart with a desire that you want it cleansed so that you can heal. So there are different kinds of headbands. Like I have mine here, it's made out of cedar bark. And I use that to help control my mind when I'm doing ceremony and ritual. Because to stay focused, this really helps. I've used this when I make podcasts and I do work, what I call sacred work or spiritual work to help the people. I put on a headband. And people that hire me, they'll put on a headband on me too. So this is sacred space preparation. So I just like to once again thank Laurie Pruce for calling me to create Sacred Space Gathering Way. And all of my preparation to do this has been done Sweat Lodge. And I get guided by the Sweat Lodge. So I just wish you a lot of good sacred space gatherings, and that you learn to help prepare sacred spaces. And you help the brothers and sisters, because much of our healing comes when we start to help others, even while we're still struggling. So if the firekeeper comes to you and ask you to set up the chairs and maybe actually do the cleansing. Put yourself forward and do that. When you help others, others will help you. So don't be afraid. This is made for every suffering human being. I call it sacred space gatherings for wounded warriors. And you'll also, my hope is that there'll be hand drums, and these can be used for cleansing too. And you do the steady beat like this and go around the room. That will also help with cleansing, but also that you'll learn how to do music. Because music is healing, and you start to learn. Hey yo, hey yo, oh, oh, hey oh, hey oh, oh, hey yo, oh, hey yo, oh, oh, hey oh, hey oh. And plus, there's a beautiful song called the Salmon Song that the Chehalis people, beautiful Chehalis people, allowed BC Corrections Indigenous to use. So I'm hoping that you'll learn that and sing it at the beginning or at the end of every sacred space gathering to lift up the spirits of the people. So once again, I'd just like to thank you for being here watching this to learn how to create sacred spaces. It's my dream and my wish that these be present for brothers and sisters in BC Corrections, so they can start to heal. It's so unfortunate that we have to do this, but it's something, and that's why we have these medicines to help people that are suffering. So once again, I'd just like to thank you and wish you the best of luck in your sacred space gatherings. Thank you.